And now we make double Titan drop, and I don't think their deck can beat it. Let's make some dudes. So we get rid of this. Now we copy the Titan, we pay 1, and this is so insane. And I will put a shield counter on the original Titan, of course. Now we attack with this, and I think this. That was a really good play. But what he doesn't know is that we have reanimation spell that will get the full value. And we are going straight to chapter 3, because Titan is good only in this turn. And he got punished for being a good player, you'll have to see it. And we go for Rhino because the damage is on the stack with Invoke Disperse. So we want... Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we have Jund. I know you don't like Jund, but don't run. It's actually a really fun deck. I don't like Jund myself, but this is one of my favorite ever Jund's deck. It's actually fun. I don't believe I'm saying it. I actually really enjoy this deck. I think it's amazing, it's fun, and it has so many cool cards that you actually feel like, you know, you are playing a control. Just instead of countering spells, you are reanimating huge creatures. So we will talk about the stats, because today we have stats for you. I know you love them. And now we played, you know, casual 5 hours of gameplay. So I hope you will be happy with those stats. And we went 36 games together. And the win rate is exactly as in like stats for the deck on the big sample. I think maybe 2% is different, but this is exactly what you can expect over like 100 of games. But we'll go into the matchups and everything, but just a small remark. I just finished, I think, 13 or 14 hour marathon. Because I wanted to hit Mythic today. And oh boy, I thought I will hit it in like 3 hours, because, you know, how long can it take? I actually grinded for so many hours. It was like delirium. It was insane. The amount of top decks that I have met from my opponents is insane. I think I played like something around 140 games in a row. I feel exhausted. Oh my god, but I wanted to hit Mythic. I know you guys deserve all the best. And what is better than YouTuber that is in Mythic? So that's why we did it. As for everything for you. So if you appreciate the marathon, oh my god, I never played so much in a row. Not in Magic, in laddering. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm exhausted but happy we hit Mythic. I don't want to do it again until the next season. Alright, back to the deck. Thank you for listening. I really wanted to share it with you guys because, oh my god, I could tell you hours of stories of what happened. There is a chance I was ranting for over 2 hours for opponent top decks, because we are playing the same decks and they get the key cards and we didn't. But I will not rant because that's not the idea for the deck. Matchups for Jund. So we have pretty good stats. We completely win mono white. It seems that we have hard time against like black decks, so that's not a good sign. Yeah, and we don't seem to win against Grixis, but I think that's probably like only 2 games, so I wouldn't take it too much seriously. Maybe Orzhov might be a problem, because they have very specific answers. For Grixis, I think it shouldn't be so bad. But here are the stats. And what is about win rate? We are definitely winning on the play much more than on the draw, but that's usually the case with all the decks. And yeah, 36 games. I think that's a good sample. And to be fair, like we were nearing 60% win rate. Like the record was much better. It was something like 18-12. Like we were, okay, maybe 19-14, something like this. We were heavily in the advantage. But then I went for some losing streak. You can see, like, last 9 games were basically all losses except like 2, and then I stopped playing the deck. Earlier it was much better, so at start we were winning nearly everything, and the more we started winning, the more we started losing. Interesting pattern, but let's not jump to conclusions. No conspiracy theory here. So this is the deck. I think that is a cool deck. Let's go into the deck intro. Sorry, I'm a bit tired, so I might be rambling. Let's go into the deck intro and talk about the deck exactly. Alright, and now we are in the deck, and we will make an experiment. Given the stats block is extremely long, we will make the deck intro actually concise for the first time ever on this channel. So we will talk about the deck. First, we hit Mythic, and I still want to tell everyone that I did 140 games in a row just to hit Mythic in one day. It took like I think 13 or 14 hours in a row. If you admire the dedication to hit Mythic, so YouTube has a nice icon, don't forget to subscribe. Oh my god. And now back to the deck. So this is Jan. This is amazing deck. I really like it. I think Soul of the Windgrace, so the new cat avatar, whenever this comes into battlefield, you may put a land from graveyard, any graveyard, into battlefield tapped, and it's under your control. And when you discard lands, cool things happen. Usually it's indestructible or you draw a card. So for this reason we play cards like Riveteers Overlook, because we really want to have very quickly land in our graveyard, at best at turn 4. And this is extremely important because you don't get ramp if you don't have land in the graveyard. You need to hit this exact one or cycle Zayatora Proving Grounds. Otherwise, no ramp for you, bro. So, Soul of the Windgrace. And when it starts attacking, you suddenly from 4 mana ramp to 7 insanely quickly. And you very often end with like 15 mana with this deck. That's insane. So, the next piece is Fable, discard with Liliana, mailing with teachings, and of course the Titan and Cruelty of Geeks. Titan, you know, you played with Titan, we won't talk about it. Cruelty of Geeks, 3 chapters. First is a discard, second one is a tutor, and the third one is reanimation. And we usually play it for chapter 3 directly, because we want Titan of Industry, because this is the card that will win you most of the games on its own. So when this hits battlefield, you probably already win. So we want to cast Fable. Then on chapter 2 you discard 2 cards, reanimation spells, targets, and then you get Cruelty because you draw extra cards. Then on the chapter 3 you have Kiki-Jiki, and at the same time more or less you have Titan in the game. When you copy the Titan with Kiki-Jiki, you absolutely demolish nearly every opponent. They cannot handle the copy. So if you get to this stage, Kiki-Jiki is actually a huge win condition together with Titan. Titan sometimes cannot close game after one cast. After the second, you are completely dominating the game. One of the important cards, Tear Ascender, this exiles, amazing removal for 4 mana, but unlicensed Hears. This is our graveyard hate. We only have 1, but with all the Cruelty of Geeks we can find it very easily. And this is against all the Tenacious Underdogs, all the graveyard, every reanimator. This is really strong card, and don't forget you can crew it for 2 and attack for a lot usually, because it pumps for 2 attack every single turn for free for 0 mana. And it's usually available because nobody kills it usually. So you can attack at every step. You can use every goblin to crew it. You can use even the small token after it pumps. So after Teachings of Kirin, after chapter 2, it's a 2/2 token. You can use it to ramp the Hears. You can even crew this one for 2 and then crew the Bankbuster for 3 if this has 3 attack. A lot of interesting things. We have shorted only 1 because we like cats. Cats are cool. This is way cooler. Maybe Shorted is very good, so you might switch it, but I really like this card. I think it's more interesting and it makes deck way more fun than Shorted does. So this is the deck intro. We of course have a lot of colors. You want to make sure that you have triple green for Titan and double black for all the reanimation spells, Liliana, Meathook Massacres, all this stuff, and of course you have giant mana for Soul of Windgrace, which is not the hardest here. So that's the record deck intro. We will cut it right here. I appreciate your attention. I hope the intro was pretty concise. I did my best. So don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video in the Mythic. Finally, I prayed for this last game to finish and give me the good deck and good cards. So, with that being said, enjoy the videos, subscribe, and really thank you for listening to the intro. It might be even a mulligan. Like, nothing will be in the graveyard because we are on the play. Meathook. Like, the only good thing about this hand is Fable that will ramp us into Meathook. Oh, I will take it. I'm greedy. I hate going to 6 cards unless I'm absolutely forced to. So this is perfect because it fixes all the issues with the mana, even for the Titan. So we are happy to see it. I'm scared about the next play. Okay, like it's going well so far. And we're going for this one. This is also better as a surprise, so there's no point of playing this over this. Unless you are thinking that you will go extremely aggressive turn after turn. Even the underdog is here, but you cannot really answer it. And that's a 4 damage to the face. As always, you laughed the damage into your face. Alright, so we cannot play the Meathook Massacre yet. What we have to do is play... this one is not a payment, so this one is a bit better. And let's go with the Fable, the crazy value that we want to get. We will get hit in the face, again, and again. However, that's only 4 damage. I think we can live with 1 more hit, and it means he doesn't draw cards. It also means he doesn't attack with the underdog. Sorry, okay. Okay, I see. And he went for the car, that's interesting. It's usually good, very good choice, like Sorin is generally better on the +1 side. He did not attack. Oh, I have no idea why. What? What? You realize it's Cruelty and we cannot crew our Bankbuster to trade? I'm not sure if he did realize it. Alright, so we have Liliana. Liliana is pretty good here. And I think Swamp is good enough. So definitely this one. Do we go for the Titan? If we get an Cruelty of Gigs, it's better in the graveyard. I will risk it and I might really regret it. But I might not as well. Alright. Alright. So if we use the Liliana, we play Liliana with -2, he might go for the Bankbuster even. Yeah, he will definitely crew it as a creature. Then we can go for Infernal Grasp. And then we hit Sorin, but for not enough we cannot kill it. We cannot kill it yet. It's really strong card, so maybe we should. That's a really hard call. Right, we definitely do this. Huh. Okay, I have a small idea. It's not the best play in the world, but you know, that's something. That's a start. Because I'm pretty sure he will activate the Bankbuster for the free trade. Oh, smart, are we? Okay, that opens up nice lines of play. I like it. I respect you, Nakayo. That was a smart play. Because that was such an obvious block that he just didn't go for it, because it was way too obvious. And I think in this situation, even though we would love to exile the pain that underdog is. Oh, that's an oopsie, yeah. I wouldn't say oopsie, but if you are this kind of guy, enjoy. Because this one takes mana to activate, and you generally don't want to use mana, right? We both have Lilia. Okay, that's really good for us, because that's something that doesn't really give him value. He basically spent full turn to draw 1 card. I know it's damage, but it's not good enough. And then we play Heroes, and next turn he has nothing like this, so he cannot replay this play. That was all he got. And suddenly, our stuff seems to be way better. And we can start drawing some cards with the Bankbuster, which is also really sweet. Still having the Infernal Grasp if we care. I would say oops, but I'm just a good person, you know? Joke. I'm not, but I won't be such a person. Okay. No Tenacious Underdogs. It sucks that we cannot exile different cards from different graveyards. Oh, you like to see it? You want to read? I'm so mean, sorry. Okay, so I really want to draw my cards. We don't go for Liliana, she's not great yet. We definitely need to be careful. Starting from now, we need to watch our HP. And he thinks we care. That's so cute. He doesn't realize that we also have Liliana. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think Kikijiki is important so much. He might play Underdog. So, but we have the treasure. We can Infernal Grasp. Even if he has Underdog into crewing this, we just can kill it with Infernal Grasp. Alright. Because we... no, we cannot crew. I guess we could crew this one, but this one is really important, so not a great call. I hope that's end of this turn. Oh my god, of course he has everything. Man, this guy. Like this guy. I'm showing him that I have removal. He knows about Infernal Grasp. And I think now he won't crew it, because he seems to be a good player. Yeah. And we need to punish every single good player for him being good. Bro, you cannot be good against me. You need to be bad and you will win. That was a really good play. But what he doesn't know is that we have reanimation spell that will get the full value. And we are going straight to chapter 3, because Titan is good only in this turn. And he got punished for being a good player, you'll have to see it. And we go for Rhino because the damage is on the stack with Invoke the Spurs. So we want to make sure that we have stuff to sacrifice. He has 2 cards. Yeah, we don't care about Liliana, so we might as well do it now. No Underdogs for you, my friend. Oh, now we crew. And did you have something in mind, my friend? He will probably have Invoke Despair, so it will hurt. We will be at 6. But with Meathook, I hope we can heal enough that we don't die. And with Liliana, we can pressure his rest of the cards. And he doesn't have a lot of time. Like, if we play Creature, somehow, we might actually kill him next turn. And he only has 5 mana, that's not a lot. Okay. Sure. That's good for him, but it's okay for us as well. Okay. I'm not sure if Meathook Massacre is better or the Teachings. Oh, that's a sacrifice effect, sure. That's a sacrifice effect. I will draw my cards first. He cannot empty his hand in one turn. Okay, that's definitely a big card right now. I actually really want him to start discarding as well. Titan is not exiled. So let's see who can take the most pain, my friend. I don't even think we need the land. But you know what? Let's start with the Kirin. Yeah, I think that's the play. Oh, oh my friend. I love it. That was so perfect. Forcing him to discard with card that he thought he likes to discard. You misjudged, my friend, but he played really well. Shuffler. We have a serious discussion after this game. Oh man, I will go take it just because we are going first, so this is in some way a 3-drop. And maybe we can work it out somehow, but definitely not the great draw. And we are against some kind of... Oh, it's mono blue again. Oh boy, prepare for some Make Disappears that will ruin our day. I did not expect this matchup, so that's definitely more painful. And we will just, you know, keep casting lands. Yeah, so I wonder if they played Jin already this turn, or they slow roll it. Okay, slow roll it is. This is definitely make disappear, but maybe they don't have two of them. We also don't get any lands, unfortunately. Okay, first one is down. Interesting. Let's fake something. I hope we get to play Bankbuster. By the way, this completely gave up. We're in full control. Okay, I wonder if they play something. Okay, that's okay. It's definitely not perfect, but we have some plays. So my idea is that I need to draw into more threats, and with Bankbuster they are not likely to counter because it's heavy and like we can cast something other than this and they don't know we don't have them. It's also pretty irritating to deal with all around. It also gives us some flexibility with the land and stuff. So no, a lot of small things that make a difference. What will you say for the Fable, bro? And I'm trying to draw every single turn because we need to develop better than they do. So it won't be hard. It won't be easy. But if we play like this, they will just counter it and we are left with nothing. So, you know, not the perfect idea. And so far we are basically double drawing the amount there. That's okay. Of course you don't love it, but the fact that we need to burn them from all those cards somehow. And Fable has a hidden charm of being 2 for 1 always. And when they start defending and going 2 for 1, that's when we unleash all the good stuff. And also Bankbuster is a creature, don't forget. Okay, that's really cool. We don't really want to miss any land drops. Titan is way too slow for this matchup, and I think like this is not the worst card, but it's definitely not the best one. Okay, I kinda like what's going on here. Showing that the land is tapped is big information, because then you gave them information how much mana do you have. So if you don't play it, it's a bit better overall. They will definitely counter Short Red. We don't have no lands in the graveyard. Huh, that's a hard choice. We definitely want 2 mana. I think this is what we might play. You know what? From the next turn onwards, they don't have great answers. This is a creature, so we surpass the negate, and we surpass the make disappear, because we can pay 2. So that's why I play it, because they need a hard counter to deal with this. Or Syncopate, which is in a way hard counter. That's fine. That's fine. I think... yeah, we go for something else. We have all the mana, so let's go for, I don't know, green. So now the idea is that we create Bankbuster at the creature at the end step, then we create Fable, and then we can start pressuring them like crazy. And all at the same turn. Normally you don't play like this against Azorius, but you definitely can play like this against Mono Blue. And they will run out of options at some point. Like only 4 cards, like we're outvaluing them so hard already. And they do have creatures in the hand. They have Genes. Gene will probably be way too huge, so cut down does not hit really anything at the moment. Is this Cruelty? Cruelty will hit the Gene, but it's hard to like resolve. I think Short Red is better, because it can crew the Bankbuster, so if they Fading Hope... Okay, hard counter spell, sure. Now, Teachings, we can still pay 2. Okay, and this means that we can crew the Bankbuster and start hitting them already. And if they Fading Hope the Bankbuster, you love to see it, because then they lose in the longer game. So they generally have to take this damage. We still have cut down, but that probably won't matter at all this game. This is a card that we want to cycle optimally. 4 cards, nothing to do. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's go like equally. He definitely wants to kill Kikijiki, of course. The only reason to put counter here would be to crew the Bankbuster more efficiently. Alright, bro. Give me the hard stuff. That's the heavy artillery. That's a hard counter spell, sure. He has quite a lot of those. That's a third already. He has one more in the whole deck. What would you say for the Fable? I heard it's a good card. Even if he uses all the counter spells, like we are nearing. Yep. And I did it before the combat phase, because if it worked out, then we use the Bankbuster crewing ability and we get more damage this way. It's the same, right? But you know what? I want to maximize the Bankbuster. If he Fading Hopes it, I really like it. If he Fading Hopes this, we actually lose value. In a way. This is really bad target for him to Fading Hope. And generally his cards are always like Fading Hope removal. So not really a removal. He's at 12 and we'll get another creature. And here comes the main snack of the deck. He won't be able to kill us in one turn, but he might do it in 2 turns, which is something we definitely need to be careful of. Alright. So first we pressure. We could exile his cards, but it's way too slow. Like, we won't get more than like 2 attacks with this. That's a trick you can do. Did you know about it? You can actually start drawing cards this way. If you didn't knew about it, now you do. It looks so sweet. I don't know why, it just looks so cute. We cannot crew the another one. Like, to be fair, maybe we should attack with the copy, but I want to draw my card. I like my cards, okay? I like them more than I should. Alright, you need to remember he might have something like March or whatever. We have land play, okay. So, we start like this. I know Cardo should be first, but not in this situation. We want to pressure them. I think this is instant. I really don't think that's what you think it is. Do we have Titan? We had one, right? Yeah, we have Titan, and that's probably what we should get, right? So we are definitely reanimating stuff. It's either Shrouded or Titan. Titan has reach, that's really important. It makes more pressure to kill him. I think Shrouded would probably win game, but I will go for the Titan because it's so messy for our opponent. Alright, so we cannot kill this one. I think we go like HP. If they Fading Hope, we want the Rhino. We want to make sure, basically the whole play is making sure that we kill him next turn. And of course we need to do the stuff right now. We lose 1 life, but I think it's worth it. We might draw a removal that will completely solve the game for the future turn, or we might not. It's fine. And yes, maybe that was a small mistake, that I should probably wait if I knew that I will reanimate Titan with the reflection of Kikijiki just to copy it, okay? Maybe that was the better play. It's fine. It's still fine. Okay? Like, if this gets bounced, we get more triggers and he still needs to deal with it. So it seems fine, but it's just 6 damage in the end. Because we gain 5 back, 6 with this one. We can even Meathook if we care. And he's also dead. That also seems to be a pretty important part of the... Oh, he has a counter spell. That's the only way it makes any sense. And I actually... Oh, this 1 HP might matter so much. So he will counter it, right? But then it means that he takes the full damage. But that's only 6. Okay, I see. What is the best play we can make? Just Just bouncing this, right? And I think this is the best play. And we push less damage, a little bit. I think we miss something like 1 damage, but we force him to play. He cannot go both survival and countering Titan. He needs to whiff on one of those options. And now we will know which one. Like, you cannot do both. Okay, exactly. So that was the play. It's just phase out for 1 turn though. And now, guess what? Now we know exactly what's up. So we play like this. And we will play this one so we get back. Actually, maybe Forest was better. Alright. And now it is a shield counter. Because now we know. I don't think he has like destroy effects, but just to make sure. And just to make double sure, we will heal as well. This 1 damage might matter. I don't think he can go so high with the gene. Yep. So, my friend, do your magic. I don't think there's any combination of cards that wins you this game. No amount of good top decks will win this. Unless he like gets 4 considers and 3 impulses. Maybe then. Yeah, exactly. That's how you play against mono blue. You go extremely wide because they have no answers in the whole deck for this. They cannot go multiple like sweeper value 5 for 1. It's not possible for this deck. Alright, opponent goes first. We have slow hand. No discussion about this. It's really slow. And what we are against. Okay, that's not bad. I still think that we get, like, you know, not use the cut down and just go for the future turns. We might draw something that is green, like the enchantment. Yeah, I think this is how we play. This is black for Underdog, and then this is red for the Fable. And then we get perfect start. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's definitely a pretty strong start. Alright, even being on the draw. The hated being on the draw. Alright. Okay, I see. I see how it is. And you know what? Let's face it, Fable is 2 for 1. And what better proof about it is than playing 2 cards to answer it? Man, this is so lame. We are on the draw and we actually get negative value. At least we hit him for 3, but man, we are actually like, it costs so much to reverse this whole tempo. Alright, that's a Goblin. And that's a Windgrace. Do we have... Oh man, we have the land! Oh, that's so good. That's so freaking good. And I think we pressure him. With Windgrace we have a little bit of everything extra. Let's get this. Even if it dies, it's okay. It's good enough that it trumps us. Alright, mana is extremely important. We have not enough black. You are black? Alright, even though I would love to have the third green for the Titan, that's not the play. Let's see if they can answer it. Or they might play like Shardred or something crazy. That's a strong one, but it's also really expensive. Squee, bro, go away. Go away. I don't want to see you anymore. I mean... yeah, I guess. That's a weird tap, but it's actually correct one, because they both do pain, and this one always does. So assuming we do play, yeah, whatever happens, it's better this way. It's okay. Are we the aggressor? I have a weird feeling that we aren't. I have a weird feeling that we aren't. So let's play like this. It is also pretty good for, you know, crewing shenanigans and with Shaman, so they need to remove quite a lot of creatures. Let's see if they can. Okay, the second Fable is not the worst, like it sucks for us, but it's okay. And we will play the Titan. So we will again give them the 2-for-1 that they so crave. Okay, this is not the best card. I will keep the Titan though. Okay, I do enjoy 2 Titans, sure. That seems pretty good. Bruh, my thing, give me. God, this is the reason Fable is so good. Okay, and he even traded for the token. I kinda really like it. Some value, please. I kinda don't think we heal even. I think we want to destroy the Kiki-Jiki because it's irritating as hell, and we go for the Rhino. It's very greedy. The safe option would be to gain 5 life, because that's quite a lot. And now we will be aggressor after 1 turn. I wonder what he will do. Okay, another Titan target. You'll have to see it. And soon we will have Kiki-Jiki that will create multiple Titans, and he knows about it. If he doesn't have answer to the Titan, he's just scooping. Alright, it's one of those hands. Double 7-drop in the opening hand. It's not great. It's basically a 5-lander. Let's hope that we get the Fable at some point, and with Fable maybe we can cycle those into like into exactly this card. Alright? Like, you know, if we hit Fable on turn 3, like we are exploding suddenly. And we have 2 mana play, which is also something that is appreciated. Let's go for this mana. This is enchantment, but I'm pretty sure they have better enchantments in the deck. That's incredibly important. Man, this card, I love this card so much. It's just so perfect in current meta, at least, where enchantments are a thing. As long as he's making dogs, like, I'm kinda okay. No blocks, because we will get counter, so we get value and he doesn't. And then you don't really want to trade, because you're a dummy. If you trade, you are a dummy. They have so many lifelinkers. I still think we are defender. Do they have still the man? I'm such a dummy. Oh, I see. Okay, so let's wait until the attacks are declared. But after this, before the end step, so they don't get this freaking token, we definitely exile this one. This is huge power play. Nice. We got to 5 mana. That's insane important. This is actually so good. I doubted this hand. I really did. And with Cruelty of Geeks, I think we just go for full all 3 chapters. We will do something that is good. Thanks to the tutor, of course. And having Infernal Grasp is also important, because so far they don't have any power in the board and they need to change it, so they are highly incentivized to play something that makes a difference. You don't make a difference. Alright, I guess they are taking it really slow. And you'll have to see it, because they basically do nothing. Are there creatures in the graveyard? No. We can pump it, if we care. I don't think it's worth Infernal Grasp. I know there is a play to be made, but I don't think it's here. Oh, so they really want to... Okay, so basically they really want to get one of them dead, because then they can take it back with restoration for free. So we won't give them. Yep, let's start from the scratch. I'm pretty sure we hit something with 6 cards. He has 1 mana. That's weird. What is the 1 mana instant they have? We'll definitely see very soon. March. But they did exile card for it. That can't be right. Oh boy! Oh yeah, they seem to have quite a lot of plays. It seems that they have plays. So if they whiff on the land, and they might, they cannot play the dragon. But if they play the dragon, we're in very sad mode. So I really think we still go for the dragon. Oh boy. Oh, that's more than I expected. Should we go aggressive against this hand? So if we attack, he just cycles, but he needs to discard something. All of those cards are really good. I don't think they're worth like random card, so I think we can start attacking. He can trade, of course, like he can do a lot of stuff, but yeah, exactly. Like if I didn't know his hand, I wouldn't attack probably, but he is really good plays. He doesn't even want to split his turn to play the 2-drop. Alright. You know what? I feel that we were doing pretty good with the previous card. Oh my god, this is so brutal. So he will play the Emperor. So, we are getting rid of the Angel. He might... Oh, no, he cannot cast the thingy. And the reason I'm doing it is I want Tutor next turn. Yeah? Good choice, good choice. It's obvious that he will do it, but we still get the value. And now we don't need to attack. Like blocking creatures now becomes a little bit more important, and I think we will go for the Meathook Massacre. Man, the cruelties are insane. Like we are completely answering everything he has. It's so funny. We won't be able to attack Emperor, so we might as well mitigate some damage. This one doesn't have first strike. Man, it's insane what's going on. Alright, what is the creature? Do we have a creature? Do you have a creature? Oh, you have a creature! Oh yes, I will gladly take your creature. So... Man, we actually want land from the top. I think that's the card we have to scry for. Do we have lands in the graveyard? We do! We actually do, so maybe it's better than AO. So we played the Titan. Oh my god, it's so many cool decisions. If we Meathook, we don't care about this one. We have good cards, so I think we just go for Meathook, destroy everything. He will cast Farewell, don't forget about it. And we cannot do anything about it. So, what was the card? I think I wanted Meathook, right? Especially that we are tutoring a lot, so we are 9 actually. And when this dies, we get good effect. I heard it's pretty good. And this will be our full turn. When we hit 7 mana, I hope that we get some kind of card draw. If not, we will probably take whatever. I'm not sure if he goes for Farewell. That's his full turn. It might be, but we have like stuff that we can hit. I really want the cat. Oh boy. No lands. Sure, you know what? Our deck was built around Ale, so we'll just take this one. Oh, that's so smart. He did. Okay, so learning experience. I would never think about it, but you actually want to stack the trigger with creature from AO as the last one, but I'm not sure if it matters, to be honest. I don't think if you can stack the triggers in a way that prevent what was happening here. He will go for the +1 to counteract the token, so we will go 2 for 1 basically, and this will open the Emperor for the attack. If we did it right now, he would -1. So, this way, we are gaining value that we shouldn't get, so now he's forced to use his top deck. That was, of course, the perfect one. The freaking perfect one. Can you imagine not drawing land for so long that you actually have to discard your 7-drop because you are at 6? But we have Cruelty of Gigs, and that should be enough. So let's force the block. Of course, he really wants to block this one to prevent the royalty. He can even -2 if he cares. So what do we do? I think... Oh man, maybe I should play the Titan, but I don't think the value makes a difference. He will probably scoop after this turn anyway. But we do lose a little bit of value. And we are still going for the Rhino because I'm a greedy bastard. And I want more stuff for free. I'm not playing Bankbuster. Like, we are winning without it, and I want to make sure that we have, we have treasures for meat-hooking, whatever he thinks about. Sorry, Triskarion, I remember you. You're a cool dude, I think. And that was the first stage. Easiest mythic of my life. Alright, we're going first. Oh boy, we need 2 lands. That's a lot. We might miss on the lands and then we do nothing. I think it's a mulligan. It's not a bad hand, but I just think it's not good enough. Titan. It's so late. We should go with the early game. So let's fix our mana for the rest of the game on turn 1. Seems pretty good. Like, those are early game cards, so obviously that's what we want to draw. And Kirin, definitely something that messes the game a little bit for opponent. Like, he cannot counter during this turn, and for the rest turns it always is this mess of, you know, things happening, and he needs to keep up the mana for counter spells. So that's generally what you want to see. He might think about Fading Hope. Alright. Do you want to Fading Hope? Do you want to Fading Hope? Do you want to Fading Hope? I guess not. It seems that he doesn't. If he plays Jean, we don't care. Let's give him the counter spell. He will use Make Disappear on something, and this is pretty crappy target for it. So it's not really something he wants to do. So that's why we play it. Oh. So you're saying that you want to have a creature that has less than 5 power and toughness. That seems like a great situation for us. Man, cut down. Cut down the meta maker. That was really perfect response from our side. Okay, so this is Azorius with this annoying creature thingy. Okay, so first let's transform the thing. And do we want this one? We want to cut down before he does something, and then we follow with Infernal Grasp. This dies, so we might as well... Like, they have protection spells, but I think we go equally. I'm not sure, maybe one big creature would be better. I'm open to being wrong here. Bruh? And yeah, he will connive. Okay, so enjoy connive, because right now if we played it in the opposite direction, cut down wouldn't hit it because he's connived and it will be 2-4. Okay, that was the play. Smirk. And that's why Kirin's were so clutch every game, and now he needs to do something, so he will tap out, and then we play shorted when he's tapped out, so he cannot react, and then he's playing from really behind. Opponent goes first, and we have teachings. Like, let's be honest, we won't get better than this on the draw. We start with this one, we absolutely need the green mana, or we get completely crushed, which doesn't seem very fun. CGB, what have you done? Oh, it's Azorius, good, because I'm playing against so much of this mono blue. To be honest, they usually lose, but it's still irritating. Raffine's Informant. Not quite as good as the Alchemy one. Alright, so how do we play this one? This only connives once. What is the card? Oh my god, what is this pile? When enters battlefield, you may search library, instant, sorcery. Oh, okay, so a lot of small, irritating stuff. Exactly what we love. And against decks like this, you play like this. You kill yourself with 3 damage removal. Man, we actually undermined ourselves. Yeah, that was a card that I never played with, but I played with Absorb, so I can imagine. And this is actually way better. Alright, so we have some moment to play Fable, that's perfect. Please don't use this. Pretty please. I guess if we play Mountain, we don't need to pain ourselves, so that seems Please don't. No, not Spell Pierce. Oh, you freaking madman. This is the most irritating card ever. I hated this card since Mono Blue played in like 2 years ago in Standard. Or whenever it was, I don't even remember. It's so annoying. So annoying. Now we play around Spell Pierce, okay? Okay, we have the dude. Is this the Emperor? I don't think we can beat the Emperor. Please don't. No, don't, please. And he still did. He needs to play for Coven, so... I think we will cut down our way to Emperor. Hopefully he goes for the +1. He wants to go for the Coven probably at some point, but if he pays so much mana, that's really good for us. Okay. He needs a land to use it. And then we remove the farmland. If he doesn't activate it, we remove the rest of the irritating pesky creatures. Ha! Easiest cut down of my life. Baited? You were so proud of this little plan, don't you? Or didn't you? We are still probably losing, but it was like I'm a moral victor right now, I feel. Like, we are getting absolutely wrecked, but at least with style. Alright. More teachings and more Kirins. I don't know how I feel about it. 3 more mana and we can cast our Titan, so we are winning, I guess, nearly? Not really? Oh no, oh, you ain't attacking anytime soon. I think we need to maximize, like, we need to stay in this game as long as possible. We need to be like this brick, this stone that just lies there forever. And then at some point we might go to 7 mana and start casting Titans. Like, Kirin teachings are okay-ish. Like, they do some slowing of the game. Sure. We don't care the token itself, we just want, I mean counter. We might even just kill the Samurai, honestly, because then we kill the Wandering Emperor. Okay, you got me. 7 freaking damage to the face. What now? And yes, I'm taking 3 damage just to not show him that I will remove his creature. Because then he might have another creature in the hand and then he would play it. If he knew. And now he does not. Alright, so we definitely... Yeah, like... We need to target anyway first, right? So whatever we do, it's the same. We split in case he has some interaction, because this deck is built on interaction. Doesn't seem to be the... Okay, he has something. Can I please kill your Emperor, at least? I deserve it, I really do. I hate you. Cut down is not the worst card here. It's of course bad draw, but it's okay. It's not worth preventing the scry. Well...
I'm not impressed.
I'm not impressed with my draw as well. Thank you, Wandering Emperor, for agreeing. You know, there's a legend that we might go into 7 lands someday. Okay, and now he changed his... He could force the block, and he didn't. Let's see if that was a mistake. This deck cannot deal 1 damage. It's too weak. Easy. Bro. You cannot get us this way. We need to be definitely careful about the payments though. Oh, you wanted to do again the thing that you always like to do. Oh, he's in for a nasty surprise. Still, moral victory. You are a monster. He knows about the play. And we cannot do it because then he does it in response. Oh my god, that's so lame. And we cannot even go to 5 mana for the Cruelty of Geeks. Oh boy. Oh my god, this draw. I would love to make another creature, but we cannot. Honestly, he shouldn't even defend the Emperor, probably. However, we need to do it like this. Is there a creature? Yeah, there is a creature. But we want to use the non-creature. Spare Pierce. Joke. Fading Hope. Now he will activate the farmland, thinking that he will block and lifelink. And then we can kill it. To be frank, he shouldn't care about the Emperor at all. Now we pretend that we don't. That's why I clicked so fast. Okay, that's the best case we could get. Man, the farmlands, we are punishing him as hard as possible, but I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough. Like, I really think that we squeezed maximum of this hand, but it wasn't just good enough. We cannot even go to 5. Like, if we went to 5, we could get either this one, or just go for the farmland. Well, we don't have mana to activate it, I guess. And he sacrificed them. Bro. Just show me, okay? Like, we had too many dead cards in the end. Alright, we are going first. Yeah, that's really good draw. This is exactly how we want to start the game. Let's go with this. This would be better probably. Because we are pretty sure to cast the green spell, so why not? But it's not a big difference. So let's play ourselves, because that's the current price for land fixing. What was in the graveyard? Nothing special, no creatures unfortunately. But it's fine. We will get some creatures there. Okay, we have no place, so we might as well attack. See the reaction. No reaction. So that's a Bankbuster. Generally, like, this 2-2 is pretty big deal. Like, it's really annoying. The Stitching of Kirin not only like mills stuff into your graveyard, but it's just annoying. No, bro, like, don't be this guy. Spoiler alert, he was this guy. But we will get it at some point, you will see. You will freaking see. This is our card, and we will get it back. And you will scoop. Mark my words. Green. We are preparing for the Doomsday. Celestia. Oh, that hurts. We really need to go quickly into the 7 mana. Thank you. That will definitely help. That will definitely help. Man, this card is amazing. I guess there's no reason to pain, right? Do we still pain? No. Perfect. Yeah, this is why this is in the deck. Man, it's so freaking insane. We have double black. Okay, we have double green, so we need more green. Always. More. Green. Do we have creatures in the... No, we don't. Liliana, you were a great creature, but... go away. We can buff any creature, that's interesting. We definitely want to attack with this guy every single turn. So I think that's what we will do. We have one Infernal Grasp, but we need to cast Titan very, very quickly. To be honest, land from the top wouldn't be bad. Like, so far they are small, but they will start being extremely huge very, 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 very quickly. Okay, we outpaced them. Even without the Titan. It's funny that they already scooped. Bro, we didn't even go for the real plan. Huh, that's an interesting draw. Honestly, it's pretty good on the play. It would be horrible on the draw, and I would probably mulligan it. Let's start with this one, I guess. Here we don't make decisions, here we do make decisions, especially that I want to draw basic lands, so it's fine. And we don't have second 2 mana play, so... Okay, so we have double black for Liliana and Cruelty, that's fine. It's pain, but it is. So I think this one should actually be... Oh, this one maybe... I usually take the forest anyway. Because we need three green for the Titan. We don't need the mana for like more than 2 mana of each color for the rest. Alright. Now we do it like this. We could also go for the Fable to start it going. And I think Liliana is a bit better pressure. Yeah, we take the damage. If I took the swamp I wouldn't, but maybe it's not worth it if I sim the red. Maybe I should just go for no pain lands. Maybe that would be smarter choice instead of going for like turn 7 play. You know, that's some idea. But this is one of the reasons I like Liliana. She's so threatening that she absorbs more damage, basically. And now it's the Soul of Windgrace, which is really important. Yeah, we already got 2 damage from this, so Swamp was better choice. I'm learning. And now we will take the Swamp. As a smarter new player. And we will block with the Soul of Windgrace if we can. Oh my god, he's double playing with fire. Oh my god, the lightning strike. Oh, he will be so upset when he sees that we get it back. Like, it's not the... Man, he should probably just do it and we wouldn't be able to block anyway. Like, right now, all we do is just Cruelty and we win, right? He will probably just scoop. We could go for the greedy version, but I don't think we need. Like, this definitely did hurt him last turn. So let's make sure that we do it again. That was really desperate play. It's probably good, but it definitely shows you that he's not in a good place. And with this we might actually discard and heal, if we are really forced to. Even, like, he has only 3 cards and we have Fable, yeah? Like, he invested way too much to remove it. And that's one of the good things about the crazy legendary cat. It has 4-5 or 5-4. This is actually a pretty good stat line and it trumps you on the way, by the way. Like, it's good opening. Being on the play with Tenacious Underdog and some removal is good enough. So let's start with the tap land that has black mana. Then we probably follow up with Painman to get this one colorless. And then we play Underdog and then we remove his 3-drop. That's the plan. Let's see how it works in reality. Oh, we are against enchantments. This will definitely be hard. Titan is the key card for the matchup, but we are so far from it. We don't have Fable to ramp. Okay, this will be super huge card. If we get enough mana. Okay, so with Underdog at some point we will try to draw cards. I'm not sure if we will have like tempo. This is like super negative tempo play. This is good. Oh, Fable, not this turn. Oh no. We couldn't play. If I knew the Fable was here, I wouldn't play the Underdog. It is what it is. We have to do it like this. That nearly rhymed, but not quite. This damage won't matter, but like, I guess they might whiff on Naturalist. They don't play runes right now, right? I didn't see runes, so I assume 1 mana, yeah, they have something. Commune, but it's not, okay, that's fine. Okay, how do we do it? We definitely go with the Fable, we need the ramp. Oh, we need to pay ourselves. This 1 damage, I hope it won't matter. Famous last words. And we need triple green, right? If we are to hardcast the Titan, we have to do it. Smork? No way around it. We need to be aggressive to force some bad trades at least. Or at least to force him to be on the defense. If we just keep doing nothing, he really overwhelms us. Of course he can use the circle, but they usually are greedy. Okay, he goes all in on the Kami, that's interesting. I wonder if he attacks, I hope he does. Because we really want to ramp with the Shaman, but if he blocks we might just Meathook. So it means that the Meathook is not the best play. Oh man, Like, we are nearly at the Titan. I don't think we discard it. We play the land, we attack, we are at 6 mana, we just need one more, and this is such a big card, especially with Kiki-Jiki. This is probably our way out. Also, second Fable is not bad. I might regret this choice, but I will do it. Smork. I like attacking with everything because it simulates the Smork mentality, so they are more likely to think that it is kind of mistake. And as you can see, it seems to pretty pay off. What instants do they have? I don't know. I don't think they have. Because right now our goblin stays. Because you messed up. He will get the thingy at the end step, so that sucks. But it's best that we could hope for anyway. It doesn't get better than this, and now we are 100% guaranteed to get the Titan unless he removes the Goblin, which is a really big deal. If he plays enchantment, like Mishiko or something, we can just play Titan and destroy it. Okay. So, no Titan yet, but we can get Liliana now. I think that, you know what, I think we are navigating this game pretty nicely. And if we top deck a land next turn after playing this one, we get 1 mana for Kiki-Jiki, and that will be our winning play. Do I still need to paint myself? Oh my god. I need to get the swap from the deck. Discarding is cool, but we definitely prefer this one. This completely destroys any pressure he had in the game. Man, I feel that we are navigating it to hard win. We have 3 green, or even 4, so we can get back the swamp finally. I know we want it. So now we are in full praying mode that Kiki-Jiki doesn't die. Please stop touching Kiki-Jiki. Okay, you can touch the dog, however it sounds. But no Kiki-Jiki, because we top deck a land. We play the Titan and we copy it with the Kiki-Jiki, and we win the game because he's completely out options. I got so excited I said out twice. And that's what it is. Please, land from the top. We really deserve it. We were a good player. Oh my god. No! Not this one. Not this one. It's still not the worst. It's still not the worst, but we don't get the full value. And we have to play it. Oh my god, it hurts. It hurts so much, and we need to play the Titan first. So he will know what's up. But it's still very good. Very good. We are at 21, we don't need more. Mishiko is the only problem here, because she will be a huge creature at some point. Can you discard one of those cards? Pretty please? Man, imagine if we had another Titan and already attack with it. That would be so much better. No, we aren't attacking with this. Enjoy your Kami. I hope it will be very big. Very soon. Yeah. Oh man, I hope he doesn't, but there's high chance he doesn't remove Kiki-Jiki this turn as well. He only had 1 draw in between turns. So this one turn has to be Circle of Confinement. Are you freaking serious? He actually top decked it. And it was a top deck because he would play it last turn if he had it. Instead of, you know, playing dogs. Oh my god, that's so annoying. So annoying. I think we cycle it. I might get something that is way better. Like, you know, another land. But before we do it, let's attack with everything, because he has no lifelink. And he cannot buff at instant speed, most likely. So even if he wants to trade, it's a bad trade for him. Oh, you little smart. What a smart cookie. He gets it back, but it's smaller. So we don't super care, and he needs to recast it anyway. He's at 4. You know, maybe I should attack with the Underdog. Maybe. Who knows. But we are definitely doing... You are doing it in smart way. That was complete... Oh, that's a good card. And now, we play Underdog. We get to draw a card after him, and we also get to deal additional 1 damage. It's way better than attacking, because he wouldn't just double block this one. I guess we would have the Rhino then, but I want my land from the top, okay? I want my top deck land. I always feel much better after winning and see. Good game, my friend, thank you. That was their sportsmanship. And I'm proud of this game. I think we really navigated this one very well. Opponent goes first. And we are with a lot of Fable. You know what? I kinda like Fable. Let's hope that the cut down will be good. Like, so far, if our opponent will only have like 3-drop or something like this, like, it's probably really good, right? We can even play like this, just to man, it's getting in, like, we started very slow, but right now we are getting into really, really good draw territory. Oh, oh I got the nerd chills. Alright, so, yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. And to be fair, we got pretty lucky with Liliana on the top deck, like, that's really strong draw. Yeah, we will, my friend. Let the pain begin. At least this perfectly... Alright. I have an idea. I have no idea. Okay, that went from plan to nothing very quickly, I know. It's one of the Fables. And yes, it is a good idea to trade like this. And if he has... you know what? It's a real bust. Let's get the land. I forgot that I need to have land in my graveyard, so that was completely planned. No luck involved that he discarded the only card that ramped us. No, please, don't touch it. Stop touching it. Oh my god, he had the answer! At least we ramped. You know? At least we ramped. Okay. We still have a little bit more time before we get absolutely wrecked. We play like this. We need to make sure we have triple green, but with Triumphs I guess it's not a big deal. Let's go with Swamp to not be so obvious that we have Titan. I don't think anyone cares about this land, but please, this is my plan, this is my deck. Why are you doing my things? Oh my god, I hate you. I hate you. Maybe Titan? May I suggest a Titan? This is exactly what we want to draw. Yeah. Enjoy the damage. At least we get to kill Cruelty of Geeks, I think, with our Titan, so that's a big deal. We of course don't use it because we want to cycle stuff. Yeah, I love losing life because I'm drawing my cards. Alright, so we can attack with the Shaman, so we don't need this one. Let's pain ourselves a little more. I feel that 11 is way too much. I need less. Oh, 7. Perfect, thank you. I enjoy 7 much more. Sure, duet. We need to talk. However, like, we are in a decent spot right now. Like, jokes aside, so we get rid of this horrible thingy. And we have second Titan that he doesn't know of. Man, what is the best draw? Invoke Despair, right? So we sacrifice this one. Land into cut down into Invoke Despair is the best possible. I don't think we play around it. If he gets it, he's just a boss and he wins the game. I think we go for the Rhino. This puts more pressure. Maybe this one. I would prefer not to kill my own Fable. No. They have Liliana. Don't forget, they have Liliana. And we don't need more than 7 mana in the worst case. Told you! See? Told you.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
Okay, you got the Goblin.
Sacrifices must be made.
This might be a risky play, actually. Okay. What is your call, my friend? Yeah, I love to have less HP. That's great, thank you. Okay. We keep this land, just protect whatever we want. Joke. We play the land. However, First, do we attack his face? He might trade with Sheldred, but I don't think he will. But it's so tempting, he doesn't know about the second one. So he might think that he destroys the combo with Kikijiki if he blocks with Sheldred. No luck. Oh, you hate to see it. He cannot use Meathook Massacre, so we can safely play like this. He needs to kill Kikijiki. Definitely HP. Yeah, it's... Actually, it's the shield counter. This makes it a bit more awkward. I don't think 4/4 Rhinos are extremely good because they trade horribly versus Sheldred, and we did it! We actually went all the way. Okay, I like this one. Oh man, this is really scary. We are on the draw, without removal and with basically mulligan to 5. What are we playing against? Maybe some bait. If we mulligan, we probably don't get better than this. I will mulligan. I think... yeah, that was really bad. Okay, we keep. So we forego the Meathook Massacre plan because we are on the draw. It's way worse, and right now I think our only chance to go like good in this game is to cut down into Liliana. And if we can do it, we can get ahead. So Meathook is not the plan for this game at all. Let's start with the Triumph. I don't think we will cycle it, and mana fixing is incredibly important. We need a lot of small spells. Okay, okay. So far so good. Let's go for... we have double black. We can go for mountain. Tran Portal might hurt. Okay. Oh, poor guy. He forgot Liliana is in the format and he's playing 3 drops with ward. Oh, that definitely hurts. I'm not reading it. I don't need to read it because it will always be that. Easy as this. Oh, no follow-up. Bruh. It feels dirty. I don't want Run Portal because I don't want to get paint every single turn, so if I can trade it for anything, I'm super happy. If you would gain a life, you gain that... okay, oh wow, cool. So, I guess we... I don't want to waste Lilianas. This is really good, especially with that we can do double -2, and even with cut down. Yeah. He really thinks that he can get our Liliana with this. The problem is we have no creatures in the graveyard, right? Cruelty, but we just play it for chapter 1, and that's so much value that this will win. Man, I love this card so much. It feels so much different than the Eldest Reborn, and that's why I didn't cut down before. I hope that maybe he will get greedy with the +1. He doesn't have a good reason to do it, but I hoped he will do it. Okay, sure. He really invested a lot to like do this one attack, so we kinda like to see it, to be honest. Are there like any good creatures? Okay, maybe let's read it. We might actually use it ourselves. Emperor is a bit of a pain. Man, Soul is so good just to, you know, keep ramping. But I think it's this. I think this is better. And we get to scry something for the next turn. This is a creature deck. Yeah, exactly. Adeline. Yeah, we have to get rid of Brutal Qatar because he will exile the soul and we have no counterplay to it. Not with like multiple tokens. Alright, so that's a lot of damage, but we are at 21 and now we can get Meathook or whatever we want. I hope he goes... like, if we want to Meathook, -1 is better for us. But I honestly don't know. I don't know yet. This definitely puts us into Meathook Massacre, like, sweet spot. But we need to draw a land first. Thank you. I think the universe is trying to tell me something. I'm not sure what, but definitely something. We could go for another Cruelty, but we probably die. So I'm not sure if that's the best way to do it. Probably not. And I heard Adeline is pretty good card, so we will take her next turn. Or if he makes a token, we can even go for Brutal Qatar, but we need to remember it's nighttime. So Brutal Qatar does not exile. That's what you get for playing so much mono white and Esper aggro as I did. I know this card better than some Smash. Okay, maybe after reading the sneak, some Smash. Okay, it sounds very hulky and mono or white or Boros, so he probably played more. Okay, that's a token.
Keep watch for intruders.
I think with Meathook we are out of the range of dying. Okay, good choice. Definitely good choice. Cruelty, you love to see it. What are the cards? We don't have creatures? Man, the desperation mode. Brutal Qatar is pretty good if we switch to daytime. We cannot, so it's not as great. It becomes a day. Whenever they become okay, when you may look at the top 4 cards, you may remove card. Okay, so creature card with 3 or less. Tenacious Underdog, but it's not perfect, right? It's like probably Adeline is better. Yeah, we also get more stuff. And with Vigilance she will be just more overall better. That was a word. I honestly think the last card is a creature. I'm going full grid mode on this one. Okay, you got me, my friend. Debate. I didn't follow if he played a land every single turn. If I was a better player, I would start like remembering those things. If I knew that, for example, he plays a land every single turn, I would probably play differently. We can Meathook again, and we will, and this will be super cool. I hope we have 2 Meathooks. I'm nearly sure we play 2 Meathooks, but let's make sure that I remember right. Oh, and we didn't draw a land. I forgot about the land. Okay, that wasn't great. Not the proudest play of my life, okay? That's really bad. I guess we can fix it. So we can Meathook for 4. That's not good enough. Man, do we die? Because I suck? It's pretty possible. We can remove everything except Adeline, but he just makes tokens, he attacks with Adeline, there are 3 creatures, we are in the same spot basically. So I think the play that will win us, we need healing lands, we have one already. Because we will get the Soul of Windgrace later if we care. And we need the maximum ramp, so next turn we can outvalue the, you know, the lady, the horse lady. Alright. We also show him exactly that we have something that has 2 black in the cost. I wonder what it will be. So I think we don't die this turn. And we get to reanimate something, but what we reanimate will die, I think, instantly. I probably should make some stops just to pretend that we have something at least. Because that completely changes how he plays. And he might, okay, he cannot switch to daytime because he has 1 card on me. Okay, that's interesting. That's a full attack. He predicts the sweeper, I think. So, we do it like this. This is the best value and the best champ block. Oh yes, please do it. Oh my god, he did not predict the sweeper. That's a free land for us. Like, Meathook still kills it, even with Indestructible. So that's not the biggest deal, but you know. Alright, do we have something cool? This ramps us, but nothing more. Do we gain life? Oh my god, we can use this! We can actually use this card. Yeah, definitely, and we will get to heal a lot of HP. Is that how it works, my friend? I say 5. Tell me what happens when we go for 5. I want to see it. Yep, this one. Go, go, go. How much life do we get? How much life do we get? Do we get... Oh no. I got so excited for no reason. I really was excited. You could tell.
Let your
Yeah, it has to be in the battlefield. I should read it more carefully. To be fair, that was pretty obvious if I wasn't a dummy.
Happy to help.
Like,
but
if
I'm
we
taking credit
minus,
when we
then
win.
he also minus. The cards weren't great if he didn't do anything. It might be Emperor. I will pass it. He cannot kill Liliana, so we make sure that next turn we also can discard, so even if it's lands, like, at least we get 2 cards. I think it's better than getting 1 loyalty out of Emperor, basically. We are still bound to top deck.
hard.
And this way we
You
at
know,
least get
I
more
think
cards from his hand.
corpse.
Let's cycle, because that's not the best top deck of my deck. I see how it is. I see. Oh, I was so excited about gaining 6 more life. This will be land as well.
You won't be outsmarting me.
But it's a lot of damage that didn't go to our face. And he still needs to go for Liliana, I think.
To me.
Yeah. Oh man, that was so good until it wasn't.
Whatever.
Okay.
Foolish after all.
Like, this is definitely a card. We could use it before, but I'm okay. Like, this is something. Okay, maybe I regret not minusing Liliana.
This is
Now we
my
definitely
turn,
try
and
to
I
fix
don't
it.
appreciate it when people touch my thinking.
Sorry guys.
I've always hated crowds.
It's the Liliana allergy. Again. Our opponent definitely has some cards in the end and we won't be able to do anything about it. But we have Meathook Massacre, so we are growing in HP, even though we are losing on the board. We don't have Meathook Massacres though, so we need some good strong creatures. This is not the best one. But this is even worse, so I guess he's still winning in the top deck wars. Can we win with Bankbuster again? No. If you have Bankbuster, it means that you will draw twice the amount of lands, while your enemy will keep playing legendaries. Salty Sloth. Yeah, it does happen. I'm mostly salty about not gaining the 6th life. Man, it's so great when you make the combo out on the fly with cards from your opponent, but when it doesn't work, it's more of a sad moment, you know? Okay, that's definitely something we could use a long time ago. Is this still good enough? By the way, not single Titan for the half a deck. It wasn't exiled. We actually never had Titan in this game. Oh man, oh man, oh man. We don't have Meathook Massacres. What do we have in the deck that could save us? We definitely will play this stuff. We need to pay 6 for the Cruelty and possibly the tax. Oh man, we're nearly dead already. Are there any good cards? Brutal Qatar? We could flip it. Is Brutal Qatar really the best we have after milling half of our deck? I guess it is. Like, Soul, we don't need ramp anymore. This is okay. Adeline, no. I think it's Brutal Qatar because it's constant value, right? It's so lame. Like, we will actually... Oh my god, I would use the tutor, but I'm so low that I don't think I can. This is so lame. Can you believe we are taking a 3-drop? Oh my god. That's so stupid. But this really seems like the best we can do in this situation, honestly. Because now we flip and we start getting rid of all those samurais, and that's like a 3-for-1 at some point. And they don't go back after they kill the Qatar. I'm used to playing Qatar. I know that you can get insane value if you play it right, and we can. We have day-night cycle real well spent. So every 2 turns we can remove one of the token, so that counteracts the Emperor pretty well, especially with the Bankbuster that can attack Emperor. They don't have perfect plays against this. However, we are at 5, so we definitely need to play a little bit differently than we would like to. And we need to take it. This doesn't buff them, okay? Okay, good. Like, I mean, yeah, we are going to 2. And he's only at 16, so very, very good. Oh my god, that was lame. Oh, how do we get around this stuff? Some smash. I like the nick. I really do. And he flipped it. That's really cool. If we buff it, we can trade with the Emperor. I mean, like, you know what I mean. We only have 5. It's scary. And we cannot use the Underdog. If we attack Emperor, I fear that he doesn't block. Then he has removal and we die. There is a phase during the combat phase when he can target Bankbuster before we declare blocks, and then we cannot respond in any way for removal and we die. We cannot cast 2 spells though, so we cannot flip stuff. We need to play like this. We need to play like this. Next turn we will have Kirin flipped, so that will give us a little bit more options. And if he double plays spell, he switches to daytime, so that's something. We need to remember about the Plaza of Heroes. Like, I'm pretty sure I will forget. No, bro. Come on, don't do it. Don't be this guy. And he did. He was this guy. Okay? You are at 12, okay? I feel like a winner. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good, but we still have 2 blockers. So far we are not that on board, but he has 3 cards that we don't know of. If we get to cycle with Fable, maybe we can hit something. The HP that we are so low after all those plays. See, that's why I was so excited about this life. Imagine if we had 6 more life. I would go for the tutor, get perfect card, and then get the reanimation spell. We are tanking both like crazy. Oh man, like I feel that we are having extremely good matchup. I think I possibly messed up the second Meathook Massacre because of the excitement, and maybe I didn't have the best targets for the the reanimation. But the fact that 4 of the Titans are in in the bottom 25 cards of the deck is probably a very big reason why we aren't winning this. Like, our main card of the deck is at the bottom. All 4 of them, so that definitely does not help. Is this the phase? So he can answer right now. If he has removal, he can wait and do it now. This is exactly what I was talking about. But he doesn't seem to have it. It might be another Emperor, I guess. A Ganja, sure. We still need to block like this. There's no counterplay. We need to just go with what he knows. He's at 10 though. that's pretty funny. Just from the Meathook. And we get some new cards, so maybe. But we need to draw something like Titan. Like, this is the card that we have in the deck for a reason. We needed to win games. Can I please draw a Titan before I draw around 15 lands from the top? Alright, I'm ranting because he's taking really long time. You can see that he tries to protect Talia at every cost with the Plaza. Anointed Peacekeeper. Okay, so... Oh, okay, that's definitely something to think about, but we don't really care about this 2 extra, mana. So, whatever you name it. He knows! He knows! He knows! Can we do anything? I don't think we can. So we play Shrouded. Like, we have enough cards. Maybe Shorted is the play. So we submit 0. Like, this definitely is a life gain. Is that enough life gain? I have no idea. But if this survives for like 2 turns, who knows? We can champ block the Talia and short the other place, and then we start healing and he starts to not heal, basically. Do we die this turn? No, we live at 1 HP. This game is ridiculous. Like he has definitely a huge edge, but Meathook Massacre and Shrouded are threats that can work to our advantage. I don't think that was the... Okay, maybe this was, but we still... Like, he doesn't get any value out of this. And we get 2 extra life, and now we can start using Underdog. Like, Underdog is basically free card every single turn, because we get to heal 2 HP from the card, and we pay 2 HP to get the card. Yeah, I think attacking heavily is better. Like, we have a lot of force blocks in the end, and the token is something that will prevail. Okay, so this is forced. We prefer to kill this one because token is easier to kill, and we have to block like this. We get to heal a little bit. Man, it's so close. Like, he's at 7, you know? There is a chance we might kill him at some point. Somehow, maybe, I don't know. Cut down. Okay. We are getting places. Can we attack with everything and try to kill him? This is a forced block, right? He has no cards in the hand. He might use the Emperor though, if we attack with everything. So how if we attack with both? He blocks here, this here? No. We win. We win? We win? No, yes we do, because this dice, Meathook deals 1, he's at 5. Oh, I forgot it doesn't kill oh man, I got excited again. This is the most, like, painful game. I'm so excited and then I stop. I forgot it's not converted mana cost, it's something else. Alright. Alright. Face. We might pretend invoke despair. So this might be the big reason he doesn't want to take the damage. Hopefully. We get to draw. Let's hope it's an instant. A very good instant. Oh my god, I think it's slipping away. Oh, I feel it's slipping away. I heard it's a good card. Man, this is ridiculous. You can play it twice a turn. But what is the reason to do it if you are just drawing clans? Can we do it? Oh my god. If we draw something perfect, maybe we can. It has to be some kind of instant, right? This is not an instant. This is definitely not an instant, but we can get rid of one of the creatures he does not expect. We can gain 1 extra life he does not expect. And he's at 2, it's 1 more card. We just need to survive 1 turn. Oh, and maybe we can? I think he will go for +1 here to, like, streamline the damage, and then we kill it, and that will be a mistake. This is normally good play. But I think... Oh, no. Don't you freaking dare. Yes. You do it here. I don't want to highlight because that will show that we want it. Yes. God. Oh, there's another token. Okay, but the other line will be smaller.
Remember your training.
We still get to kill it, so we don't super care right now. Okay. Do we... No, we don't die. We don't exactly die. However, we need to make double charm block. Okay, so first strike, nothing we can do about it, I think. So Shoulder goes here because he will kill her. Then we go like this, then we kill this, then we take 4 damage, and that's not lethal. Because of the cut down, man, I think we did it. It's also not legendary. He will rescue the other line, but she won't kill Shoulder. And even if she did, like Meathook Massacre will finish him. Actually, maybe it would be better to just lose all the creatures, I guess. But he still dies at the draw step anyway. 1 damage. 2 life. 1 to 1. We did it! The best game ever. Oh my god, that was so hard to win. I really think we deserve this one win. Even with... I think we did some mistakes, but we also did really good plays. Alright, this is actually a good draw. This is a good start. Finally, we got something that makes sense. And we are against Saturn Prism. So, the first land, this is really important. We need to make exactly the correct choice. So I think this one is the Forest. We only need 1 red mana for Fable, but we need multiple black and green. And we have red here, and that's all we need, basically, for the game. Oh, that's a cool skin. Oh, that looks really nice. Okay, okay, I like it. So, we have to play Teachings. I would love to play this one, but we don't have time. We didn't hit land. But we have land from this, so this is okay. For the cat. Sure. That's some aggression. How do we play this one? Liliana is interesting, but we cannot play her, even if we want. Yeah, like Fable is so important here. They will play something with haste. Like, I'm not sure if that will be the turn, but we definitely shouldn't outvalue this damage to the face. That's probably not how we win the game. We probably win by casting Titan and they cannot answer it. Especially if the pain round we are lower than normally. Okay, cut down. This makes much more sense. Sure. Do we need 2 cut downs? I'm not sure about this one. Alright, definitely 1 cut down. Do we cycle land? I don't know. No, let's not be too greedy. Like, I get flooded usually, but let's just make sure that we try to go for it. Okay, now if he didn't play anything on turn 3, now we can start thinking about being aggressive. 4 damage a turn compared to 1, and we have removal. That's good enough situation. We could play Cruelty. Man, this is big investment, but it will pay off. Alright. And I'm pretty sure we should hit some creature. We also get to see his hand, which is important. And we get Meathook Massacre, most likely. Even if it doesn't remove board now, at some point it will, and it will heal a lot. Yeah, you can see exactly what's the you know, idea behind the deck. We don't care about Halana and Alina because we have cut down, and that perfectly hits it. What is the best card he can go for? This has trample, this doesn't. This put counters. So he attacks with both. We can cut down 1, then Liliana, but then we cannot answer the other one. What are the cards? We can get something though. Let's go for this one. I might regret it. But I generally don't want to like block with this one anyway. So trample is just 1 damage difference. Okay, that's smart. So he can get rid of this. But it seems smart, but it's actually not. Like, from his perspective, this is a good decision. But we know that we will get Liliana into cut down, so we actually clear the board. So we exile, sure. What is the magical card that we need to win this game? We can go to 6 mana this turn, and we can go to 7 next turn, so Titan is a real deal. We could also play Cruelty, Chain. Do we have enough mana? You know what? I actually think it's okay. It's probably not the best choice, but I like Cruelty and I like getting infinite value from everywhere. Okay, so first, our opponent is tapped out completely, so we can play like this. Actually, for now, we will just use Liliana. And whatever we take from the graveyard, like even like Halana and Alina is amazing. Okay, so we definitely attack with this dude and this dude. Yeah, we can remove one of the creatures. We create a token and exile creature. This will be Raiju because we want the other one. At some point, probably next turn. And now we go into the damage. Our opponent is actually very equal to ours. We can block for 4. So, you know what? No. No reason to give 1 HP away. I will... okay, 1 damage is okay. It's not worth sacrificing at leisure. And now, he also is pressured with his hand, so he's really incentivized to play a lot of stuff. But he cannot empty hand, it's way too much stuff. And we just double block, and that's completely fine. Enjoy. And now we can start destroying his hand, basically for free. Yep. So he made a play that wasn't really winning in a way, so either he didn't have better plays, or he maybe messed up in the end. Oh man, we sure love to get a lot of 5 and 7 drops in our opening hand. We are going first, we need to hit Fable. If we hit Fable, we win. Probably. Really tempting. We have to hit the third land at some point. Hopefully we're on curve, and then we cycle probably Meathook Massacre and the other stuff. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's good enough. And we are against some kind of Esper pile, so they might have a counter spell for the Fable, which is unfortunate. But we still play it because it's best card in the format. Joke, it's not the best card in the format, but it's definitely super strong. Oh, they're playing this token deck. I see. So Raffine? Yeah, it's Raffine. Like in the clock. Never whiff. However, we can block one of them, so it's not as good. Oh, he wants the trade. And he won't get the trade. Good. That's some nice damage mitigation. So now Meathook Massacre has become the best card in the deck. Seems fair. I don't think we have time to cast double Cruelty. Okay, this is worse, but it's okay. Alright, so that's how we play. We kill Raffine. We play the ward, so for this turn we can play the tap land. We generally want to really maximize the amount of mana that we'll have. This is a token deck. They will have a lot of tokens. So this way we maximize the value. Next turn we can go up to like 7 mana, I think, against his 4. That's pretty insane, isn't it? And he wants to draw a card. Okay, that's interesting. I think this means that we'll go for Cruelty. Like, if he wants to play like this, sure. And we will get to draw any card from our deck that we care for. Seems pretty good to me. I'm not sure if he's playing it correctly. It doesn't feel this way at all. And yeah, let's get rid of other Raffine. Obscura Interceptor. Oh, that's a big deal. That's a really big deal. Shoulder. He might cast it next turn, right? He doesn't... yeah, he has 1 land and he has double black. Interceptor is scary. We cannot play Meathook Massacre as long as it's on the board, and it has some instant effects. And he can decide whether it's reinforcements or the Interceptor. I think we need to play like this. It's way more... like, way too irritating to play around it. Now we get any card from the deck that we want. It might be Geeks, it depends how he plays. Like, we can chain those cruelties one after another, and this is pretty amazing, to be honest. One. Oh, you changed your mind, you don't want any more stuff. No blocks. I think no blocks. It doesn't matter, like, we would still take the damage. Okay, this is important. Any card from the deck. I'm tempted to take another Meathook and just go one huge Meathook now and then go the second one, but it might not be the best idea. I think we can survive with one more turn. It might be Titan as well. Man, Titan is actually super good here. Okay, let's go for Titan. This is probably the smart choice. So we have 7 mana and we can make a copy. Oh man, that's insane! I should probably realize it before we are doing stuff, but it's okay. I'm still excited. And now we make double Titan drop, and I don't think their deck can beat it. Let's make some dudes. So we get rid of this. Now we copy the Titan, we pay 1, and this is so insane. Do we gain life? We generally should. It's way too risky to not take it. And I will put a shield counter on the original Titan, of course. Now we attack with this, and I think this. Yeah, cut down is important. It might be enough interruption. Sure. It's of course unfortunate that we lose it, but next turn we probably win the game. And I think that's good enough value. Especially that we get Cruelty, so if he somehow solves this issue, like we can get back Raffine or whatever. And Raffine works very good with Tramples. I'm pretty sure we'll win this game. He has Fateful Absence, but he was tapped out, right? So he couldn't even answer. I don't think he has any good situation, especially if he gets hit by double Titan. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, but he has the ward. Curse you, ward on Raffine. Again, we meet. Even though I would love to kill Raffine with this, I think the play is different. We need to minimize how much stuff he gets. And this is the highest. I maybe okay, I messed it up. Okay, yeah, probably some of you already know. I should have, yep. I should have waited for the attack. If the attack is happening anyway, I should just wait for attack and then target the creature he wants to connive. That was the play. He might not attack, but it was still a mistake on my part. I mean, like, we have good creatures, but not in our graveyard. So if we go Raffine, we attack with 2. He blocks Rhino with this, so we attack for 9. That's not good enough. And Meathook doesn't mean that we lose creatures. That's interesting. I don't think we can kill him with any of those cards. Shortred might be the thing though. So we attack with everything, right? Or just the Titan, I guess. He blocks with 1/1 token probably, and then he counterattacks. I think we just Meathook then. Okay, so if we Meathook, how much do we Meathook for? 5. We need to Meathook for 5, that's a lot. This is all our mana. Oh man, I have no idea. I will take Shortred. Just because of the extra damage. But I honestly don't know. And we'll attack with everything. Because that's a lot of pressure, and if he blocks the Rhino, that's better for us, bro. You do realize that you die. I guess he wants to untap and do this, but he loses now to Meathook Massacre. And no counter spells, no counter spells. And that's all she wrote, because our creatures also die. Trigger, 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 trigger. Well, He had the plan. It was close. He couldn't know about the Meathook Massacre, I guess. Alright, what is the chance that we whiff on the third land? It's impossible. It never happened before. Probably that's why I got those draws. We have... Man, this will be so awkward. We will never have double black for Meathook Massacre, but we have to go for the green here. Like, this is our early game. We cannot just play around Meathook Massacre. And never punished. We are such a good player that we get never punished. Completely. Okay, one Titan in the graveyard, so... Cruelty of Geeks. Yeah, exactly you. You have just become pretty good. Attack? Oh, that's a counter spell on Fable, isn't it? Ah, okay, you got it. Have fun. We still need to play it. In some part of the games, your opponent won't have it, and you will skyrocket ahead. Especially with draw like this, that we had really good cards to cycle. If we didn't do it, like, it's basically dead turn anyway. So, as you can see, we didn't improve anything by not playing it. We wouldn't, because we played it. That's a Kraken, and we have no ward, no. Okay, that's really good draw. If we didn't get this, we would probably already lose. Okay, that's okay. Like, we are pressuring them quite a bit. Man, Kirin is actually pretty decent card. Who would know? I like making dudes. Can I make dudes? That's a dude. I know, high quality content, as always. What did you expect? Sphinx. Oh boy. Our opponent is definitely going places. We cannot... Oh, we have lands. Okay, that definitely solves it. And unfortunately, we will get hit. That will hurt. That will hurt so much. Let's go for the Triumph. Like, this thins the deck, but I just want to make sure that my mana is in point. Like, we have ways to use our mana. Like, we have so many ways right now. Okay, that's scary. I'm honestly scared about Sphinx, but we are the one doing Factor Fiction, so we can show how it's done. Oh man, I wish they didn't see one of the pairs, like with one of the history cards. I don't know, maybe this one. That's the perfect split. Tell me that wasn't perfect split. You couldn't do it better. Oh my god. And yes, I thought about doing 0 pile. It just didn't feel perfect, you know? Is this Meathook? This definitely seems like a Meathook to me. Because I don't think we can, like... Oh man, he has 2 mana. Are there creatures in the graveyards? Only the Titan. That's not something I want to exile. So let's go for this one. I would prefer the creature. And we might take a land from opponent graveyards, so you know. Oh, that's so hard. If this gets countered, we are absolutely wrecked. We are actually so destroyed. If we go for Cruelty, we might get one of the good cards. What is the play here? I have no idea. I really have no idea. Oh, we cannot Meathook this. Man, I'm a dummy. I'm such a dummy. So I guess we do this. It actually at least plays around Make Disappear, and it threatens lethal. So that's why I'm doing it. And let's get some HP and get our draws a bit better. We definitely want Swamp now. That's a Meathook, my friend. 0 mana Meathook. Do you want to counter? If he does, it will make our future turns a bit better. And no, the ordering was correct, because Make Disappear would kill Windgrace if we played it like this. Told you, if I went for a maximum Meathook, we would get absolutely destroyed. And I know it wouldn't kill the Sphinx, but even if we had this extra round. Okay, Mindslinger. So double kicker? Oh, only one kicker. That doesn't seem super scary. He still has only two. At least it's easy job for me, okay? Fact that we know about negate, which he will take, is pretty big deal. It's not great deal though. This is really bad for us. How do we go through this? Well, there's pretty obvious play that we have to do. Smirk. I mean like Zayatora. I think we have basics, right? Yeah, we definitely have basics. This heals us. This one damage might matter, especially that we are doing it like second or third time. By the way, insanely high like quality players from tournaments would probably notice that we are going for black mana, so this suggests that we have more black cards in the hand, because when you don't think which mana you need, you usually take the one that you have the most card in the hand, as you can see. So just something to think about. You can sometimes trick some good players. I mean to blockers. Sorry, Kawazi. I'm just recording, you know? It will be slower. Wow. Wow. That's really brave. He went to one. Can we punish it somehow? That's insanely greedy. Are there creatures that deal 1 damage? Bro? Oh, he thinks that he will go with the Titan. Alright, I think this is the play. Because he might be super scared about it, and he will counter it, and then we play Cruelty of Geeks. Because this... Are you free? This guy has like balls of steel, like honestly. Bro, respect. I have to say it, like respect. We cannot kill our own creatures in any way. I think we can heal 3 though. And that might be enough. He will use Titan, nearly for sure. He will use the Titan, and when he does, he heals to 6 and destroys our Meathook. I think that's his play. This is not enchantment. He doesn't kill us though. I think we still need to play it into the negate, because the next one goes through them. Man, this negate completely changed the game. This is 9, 10. Yeah, this one damage. Man, it might so matter that we did this shenanigan every single turn. This might be this 1 damage that makes it hard for our opponent to kill us, because he can buff the Kirin, so it's 6, 10, 11 damage. Thanks to those small plays that we were doing, always taking the Overlook instead of Triumph. This made us survive this turn, which we normally wouldn't. That's insane. Oh my god, it's actually so insane. But let's see, he has 4 cards, he needs 1 damage. He needs to sneak 1 damage in the red color, which, like, you know, red cards tend to do this. But he didn't attack. I don't know, maybe this Spirit. You can see Sphinx is not as great, like it's definitely strong when it keeps getting free stuff, but still. Bruh? Like, I mean, can he block that he doesn't kill anything? Yeah, he can go this and this. My card won't die. And this and this, and my card won't die. That's not perfect. Oh boy, that's not perfect. What are the graveyards? Oh, this is enchantment creature. Okay. Let's start with some extra fun. Do you have another counter spell? Oh my god, a hard negate as well. That's one of the few cards that... We would just get Titan, destroy this one, and then he couldn't block without dying. Enchantment. Can we make it in any way? Like, we need to attack. He needs to make sure that he gives us good traits, because otherwise he dies, which is pretty hilarious. We get our usual. What do you want, sir? The usual. The usual 1 HP that hopefully will win us this game. But I'm not sure. Yep, well played. Well played, my friend. Very, very smart. We get to heal something. And we have ourselves another creature in the form of very balanced Fable. It might get countered, but man, the amount of counter spells. Is it? Yeah, it is a good game. Well played, really well played on both sides. We lost it, but I think that was really well played. And if not this clutch negate from the Sphinx, I think that he's trying to be a, but yeah, that was a good game. I will go on the positive side and just say good game. Oh boy, it was so close, but I think we played it quite well.